All right, good afternoon, everyone. Kevin Henderson, Grayson County Judge Executive, keeping you updated on COVID-19 here in Grayson County. Got some information to pass along to you today. We have a new positive case in the county. That brings our total count to eight positives, which 2 have recovered. This patient is a 20-year-old female and is a staff member of Grayson Manor nursing home facility. She was diagnosed today as positive, and I've got some information for the folks that has got family members, loved ones inside Grayson Manor, to reach out to those today, 270-259-3676. And whenever you call, folks, you'll hit option 0. That'll give you the operator, and then they will be able to get you in touch with Katie Newton, Melinda Fulkerson, or Julie Lee. And they're in administrative staff over there with Grayson Manor. And be aware, folks, Grayson Manor is doing absolutely everything that they can possibly do to ensure the safety of the residents, which is your loved ones, and they're doing everything possible. And you know, the staff is having to leave their families and go care for yours, and it's hard on them as well. They've got children that they're leaving and coming back to, and now to add on the anxiety of this, everybody just please be patient with them, and you know, we will get through this. And I understand it's scary times, but you know, everyone please remain calm. You know, it is a healthcare facility, and you know, it's a place where you know, folks, you know, that's not in really good health reside, and we just want to make sure that we're doing the best thing we can do for them as a county, and we know that they are as the caregiver for that facility. So I'd like for Josh Emery to speak to you a little bit from the Grayson County Health Department, and we'll update you on some numbers on how our numbers changed here shortly. So next up is Josh Embry.
All right, thank you, Judge. So I just want to state today that the Grayson County Health Department has been in contact with the Kentucky Department of Public Health, or for Public Health rather, today, and we continue communication with the state regarding Grayson Manor and the situation going on there. Grayson Manor, yeah, since our knowledge of the positive case within the long-term facility, we have been actively assisting the facility to ensure that they are doing everything possible to protect their residents and staff. So let me reiterate what we said yesterday. Healthcare workers that are symptomatic, keywords are symptomatic, should be tested for the safety of the residents, and we are working with Grayson Nursing and Rehab and all other long-term care facilities to make sure that that is going on. And I will say that they're working with us as well. The next thing I will say is just to give you some more numbers as far as personal protective equipment that we've sent out personally to Grayson Nursing and Rehab. This started all the way back to March 20th. They had a supply of PPE there, but we knew that it was growing limited, so we stepped in and started to help. So starting March 20th, they got 2,400 surgical masks, they got 500 procedure masks, 150 N95 masks, 200 gloves size large, 400 gloves size medium, 19 surgical gown kits, 23 surgical gown kits extra large, and 16 surgical gown kits extra large. So we have continued to work with them, and even today we started a process of sending out some sanitizer as well as some disinfectant to send over to that facility. Any questions?
One question, Josh. On testing, we've had some people call and ask about will everyone in the facility be tested?
Mm-hmm.
And that type question, are we going to test all the staff? And is that a possibility, or how does that actually work?
Okay. As stated, we're only going to be testing right now symptomatic staff. And the reason for that is the way these tests work, if we were to test as somebody who didn't have symptoms at the time, it comes back negative, then that person will falsely assume that he or she is negative. So we don't get an accurate test in that sense. So as well as the CDC has outlined that if you have someone or a staff member that comes in contact with the patient and they are wearing the proper PPE, if they don't have symptoms, then they shouldn't be tested because they're not considered a direct contact if they're using the correct PPE as outlined by the CDC. All right. You're welcome. Any more questions?
Questions, Matt?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Josh. I want to address the PPE as well. We have got trying to get some things from the state, and we've had some difficulty with that over the past couple days, and we've reached out to some individual providers, and hopefully we get this squared away here within the next day or two. And I think Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, are we supposed to be going tomorrow to Frankfurt to pick up more PPE, correct?
That's what the state is saying.
Okay. The state has said that we're supposed to be going picking up more PPE tomorrow in Frankfurt for Grayson County. All right. So if you got any questions, give me a call, 270-259-5000. That's my number. Or you can call the Grayson County Health Department at 270-259-3141. And we can answer any of your questions. Once again, folks, I want to tell people, I've had people call today and say that, hey, we've tried to message you on Messenger. Folks, I don't do Messenger. I can't answer it right now because I'm getting overwhelmed with phone calls and at the office and on my cell phone and with the health department. So just please, if you need to ask a question, please call me at the office at 259-5000. Numbers for today, we have 185 total that has been tested. 20 tests are pending. 157 have been negative. And as of today, we have 8 positive, and 2 of those have recovered. So, Josh, you get anything else you need to add? All right, hold on just 1 second. We're going to let Josh add something else.
Everyone thought they were through with me. I'm sorry. You have to look at me again. I just wanted to reiterate, as the governor has been saying and the president nationwide, but in Kentucky in particular, we are now approaching, within the next few days, weeks, the peak of this virus. So as we said all along, we are going to continue to see more positives, but I think this is the time where we really, really start to see more positives come in. And I'm saying that not to panic the community. We've been saying this all along. I'm just wanting people to take this very seriously and not to get stressed out or afraid when you start seeing these numbers roll in. We're approaching the peak of the virus, and so we're expecting this to happen. So it's very important that you continue to follow those measures that's happening. I know that there's a lot of negativity right now on some television stations, as well as, the governor had an incident yesterday with some protesters. Not going to get into the politics of it, but I do think it's important, and I think Judge Henderson agrees and everyone here agrees that you continue to follow those social distancing guidelines until the professionals think it's safe for us to go back to our normal life. So buckle down and continue to do what you need to do to protect yourself and your family. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Josh. Updated the numbers with you. If anything else comes up new, we will definitely let you know. If nothing changes, we might just do a post tomorrow. If everything stays the same, if we have any new positive cases, we'll probably come to you live here on K105 and update you with those. So, with that being said, everyone just please remember, the folks at Grayson Manor. Not only there, the hospital. This is unprecedented times, and these folks are leaving family members. Of course, some of you watching that because they're your family. I've got one in my house as well. They're having to leave and go into this and not knowing what they're going to bring back to their family. So we all need to remember them. Remember them in our thoughts and our prayers. So in closing, I just want to remember to tell everyone to just pray to the Lord that He heals our country. And if you need anything, we're here. Please give us a call here or the health department. And everyone, God bless and have a good evening.